Look at how good your foot already looks. It already looks so much better. Are we here to get your second cast? Yeah, you're just chilling right now. Are we gonna get your cast off?
That's what I told you.
I know there's different ways to take it off. I wasn't sure.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, yeah.
Yes, you can soak this in water, but it's kind of hard to do it. You have to soak it for like 3 hours, vinegar, water, stuff. But this is the fastest. So we just make sure that we put enough padding. So when we wrap it, we put enough padding. So this one just vibrates. So just vibration. All right, noise. And if you hold this leg like that, thank you. Yeah, at the beginning they don't care, but when they eat a bit after the third one, fourth one, sometimes they don't like this machine.
Well, I also find if you condition your baby to like not be around during loud noises, like like I will blow
Actually,
dry my
sometimes
hair.
they like the noise and the vibration. Sometimes they like it. And they're like,
it's like people who are like, don't vacuum when your baby's sleeping. I'm like, no, do vacuum when your baby's sleeping. Get them used to it.
It's okay. You're getting it off.
I'm getting it off and you'll get a new one.
The part that they don't like is when I take this one and they start to stretch the muscles. They don't like that part.
Oh, I bet, because they had it in the same position for a week, so.
I know.
You're okay. It's okay.
And it's off.
I know.
It's so cute. Look at your little leg. We haven't seen it in a week.
I thought it'd be covered in poop.
She didn't get any poop down there, just we gave her a sponge bath and we had it wrapped, and literally the second we took it off, she pooped out. We're like, seriously, girl. And that was, what day was that? Wednesday? No, Tuesday night?
Yeah.
We're like, just one more day.
But she did okay with the cast the first couple of days.
Yeah, it didn't faze her at all. Like,
Good
Sorry, looking a
job.
little better, girly.
yeah. Look at it.
Just pick her up 1 second and take this one, and you can put it over this one. So that one is clean. Okay, hold on.
You're already looking better there, girl.
Look at your foot. It's already looking better.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
So, Mama, you can like wipe and put a little bit of lotion because the skin gets kind of dry. A little bit of lotion, and we'll be right back in a little bit.
He does look better already. She's like, oh, heck.
Ooh. Lotion. Look at how good your foot already looks. It already looks so much better. So they weighed you too. You gained a pound. You're 6.7 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah. Just hold it. Like this. Nice here. So the second one, we just want to get the foot. Oh, look how flexible.
Yeah.
That's the key of the first cast is getting now here. Second cast, we just want to get the foot in a line like that. Okay. We start working on the foot being turned in and the ankle being turned in. But that was actually somewhat flexible.
Her foot already looks so much better.
I know. That's incredible.
Yeah.
I thought last time for sure she was gonna need the tendon, but now maybe it's hard to tell right now. It's too early.
Rub her head with like your, yeah.
Don't get it dirty this time.
I know.
Although I don't blame her. I always blame the parents.
No, we bought her some cute little leg warmers, and then like the second time I threw them in the wash, they unraveled, and I was so disappointed. We're like, Amazon, these are going right back. So now she's just sporting little girl socks now over her cast. So
Well, mommy socks and then
yeah, she was wearing mommy socks, and then we bought her some of her own socks.
It'll be good. I can pat it. I can roll. Here, hold it like that. And the first cast is always the hardest one. Because the first one they're not used to having, but then they sort of stay calm.
She did pretty good. She didn't seem bothered by it at all. Like, even doing like tummy time, she wasn't like phased at all with it. So.
she's like, get that water off my head.
You scratched your face
I see that.
with your fingers.
You file your nails, girl.
One more.
You're doing so good.
I know. I'm
You're doing so good.
Oh, you mean
you're
her?
doing
Oh,
so.
okay, I thought
You're
you
doing so good.
I thought you were talking about me.
We're all doing so good. We're all doing so good.
She's like, Daddy's rubbing my head. Just
I know. I was like, rub her head.
That's good.
Like, give her a little head massage. She's got some milk in the belly, getting a head rub. Don't even notice this cast.
Are you sure?
What?
Is that normal? Or umbilical cord?
It's just a little scabby.
Didn't
Yeah,
it
it's
fell
not.
last time?
Yeah, it
Didn't-
fell off.
didn't it?
It's not like it's not gooey or anything, and that's what you need to be worried about. Is if it's like
Gotcha.
gooey and pussy. If like to be blunt and graphic, like because normally they would have like just lost it. She lost it early. I'm still keeping it dry because of that, but
Got it. So the second one, we work on the forefoot. Getting that forefoot corrected here. I'm working a little bit on the back part. She wants to turn, but and I'm keeping that foot flat. It looks very nice. I like the way the foot looks already.
you're okay. You're doing such a good job.
Well, here and there. She always- It doesn't matter. If you spin a little bit out, it's fine. On the second one. As long as those are pink. You got your scissors there?
Don't you touch my toes.
She wants to fight it. Almost gone. He looks exactly like the second cast there.
That's great.
Toesies.
There are your toes.
Little toesies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toes. I'm scared. I've been peed before.
She's only peed on me once, so
One is enough.
yeah.
That's in there. Perfect.
Oh, you found your hand. Okay.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Hooray!
Awesome. Say we're done.
Take a picture of this.
Of course.
We're done. Say we're done.
Here it is, cast number 2. I know you want some loving. So Melody's foot is already looking so much better. It's kind of crazy how much difference just 1 week of this casting has already changed her foot. So it's going to be really exciting to see the difference that all the casting is going to make over the weeks coming ahead. I'm really glad we gave her a bath the other day because they did not have us give her a bath when they took the cast off. They just told us to wipe off her leg and lotion it a little bit before they put the new cast on. In the scheme of things, we probably would have had enough time to give her a bath there. I just didn't think to ask or do it. So I'm really glad we did it at home because she definitely needed a bath, but it's good to know that they did not tell us to give her a bath. Doesn't mean that they're not necessarily going to have us never give her a bath, or I think we told them that we gave her a bath, so that could have been why they didn't say give her a bath. I'm kind of surprised how little she reacted to the saw that they used for taking off her cast. It's rather loud and she just kind of chilling about it. The person who took her cast off though said that typically they're okay with the first one and then they react a little bit not as happily for the following ones. So it'll be interesting to see how she reacts in the following weeks to her cast being taken off. So after we had our leg warmer incident of them falling apart, I was gonna go to Dollar Tree and find some socks, and I ended up going to my sewing room and I was looking for something else, and I found these socks that I had purchased just so I could have like sock material for something, And these were originally from the dollar store. And these work just fine on her little leg. It covers up her cast perfectly. I want to say that these are ladies size 9, 10, I want to say. But just like the other socks, I put them on her almost backwards so that the heel of the sock is on her knee. And then the opening goes all the way up to her thigh. So one thing that I had read about recently that I didn't really fully believe because I'm not a huge name brand person is one thing I had read is use the best diapers that you can afford. Everybody has different opinions about the best diapers. Every type of diaper is different for different types of babies. Different babies fare better at different diapers. We have never had any issues with any of the Aldi diapers. We would, with Caspian, and we still do with Caspian, use Aldi diapers during the day, and we use Huggies at night. And we were running low on our Huggies diapers that we already had for Melody, so we went and we bought some Aldi diapers. And I am a firm believer in the get the best diapers that you can afford when it comes to your baby who is club-footed. The reason why they say that is they don't want you to have any type of blowout poop that's going to get onto their cast. And I didn't have a blowout poop with her. I didn't actually have like a mess, but I definitely had one that could have been a mess. So the Aldi diapers just seemed to be a little bit thinner on this side. When she had her poop, it had soaked through this layer here, and definitely if it would have been a bigger poop, would have been a big old mess, as opposed to these, which are just a little bit more padded. I also really like the Huggies ones for her because she's so little. They have an elasticized back, which prevents them from slipping down on her. So we will be the people who spend an arm and a leg on Huggies diapers as long as she's wearing her casts. So I had talked last week about how her cast still fits into the pajamas that have like the little zip up and the footies on them. And I kept reading about how they can't wear the footy jammies when they're wearing their boots and bar. And I was like, what do you mean? They can just put the boots and bar over it. But then I came to the realization at nighttime, if they're wearing the boots and bar with their zip-up jammies, in order to change their diaper, you have to completely take off their clothes in order to change their diaper, and that's why people recommend the snap-up ones. They even recommend getting the snap-up ones that don't have the feet to them, because then you just unsnap them when you keep the boots and bars up. So as you know, we like to purchase stuff way in advance, and we have stuff for months for her. But luckily I kept all my receipts, and I was able to return almost all of her zip-up jammies, and then we went on a mission to go and find ones that snapped up instead. These are size newborn ones. These are ones that she's wearing right now, and my theory is even with the ones with the little feet on them, if you snap it here, you can leave this open and have their foot come out of this part, and then you would just have this hanging on the side here. Because it's really hard to find snap crotch jammies, especially ones that don't have feet on them. I technically am a seamstress. I could cut all the feet off of all the jammies and fix them, but I just figured I would share my theory with you guys for people who are not seamstresses or people who don't want to just cut the feet off and have like an unraveling mess on the bottom of their jammies. So she should get her boots and bars in a couple of weeks, so we'll be able to test that theory out. So believe it or not, we have come to the end of week number 2. It is crazy to believe how fast this week has flown by. I realized, I was like, wow, I haven't really vlogged a lot. The day that we got home from her getting her second cast on, we literally like fell asleep on the couch and slept the rest of the day, and it was a very lazy day. And then we had some fun things that we did, like go to the tea party and just kind of have some lazy days. So we've learned a couple new tricks this week, and we should be going in for our appointment to get her third cast on, and we'll see the progress of her feet, and we will share that with you guys next week. As always, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.